Hey everybody, my name is TotalNerdStatus, and today I'm going to be talking about Spider-Man because we finally saw him in the second Civil War trailer today. And originally, I'm not going to lie, I was thinking about not watching it and doing a reaction video. But then I thought, nah, let's just watch it. I'm kind of regretting it now because the entire trailer to me looked really good. I love the dark tone of the movie and how they start off by showing footage of previous battles, like New York in the first Avengers and Winter Soldier, and then from Age of Ultron, Sokovia, and they're watching all this footage of people that they couldn't save, and they're watching people die, and I really like that because that's really dramatic, and it really hits you, and it's like it's consequences for things that they know that they can't save everybody, and I really like that. But anyway, at the end of the trailer, my initial response to the new Spider-Man suit, I initially thought it was stupid. I'm not gonna lie. My initial response, I I just sat in like disbelief because I didn't like it. I didn't like how you couldn't really see the webbing in the suit. I didn't like how the eyes were. The eyes really bothered me, just the way they moved. Um, and I was angry because it seems like they can never get the suit right. But after watching the trailer a couple of times and really, I found this high definition image that you're looking at right now, and I've been kind of looking at it myself, and it's growing on me. I watched, like I said, I watched the trailer a couple of times, and the way his eyes move is actually growing on me. Um, the thing I didn't like about it is because it looked too animated, like kind of how in Deadpool they did it perfectly because they did his eyes, they moved them to convey like emotion and stuff like that, and it worked really well. But here it just seemed weird because the eyes didn't really move; they just kind of grew and shrinked. um, and I didn't like that. I didn't like how it looked. But like I said, after seeing it a couple times, it's really grown on me because it's like I think it's more of an electronic thing inside the mask itself. Like there's some kind of electric like electric surge going through the eyes themselves, like depending on how the actor's face underneath moves or how Peter Parker's face moves, the eyes will shrink or grow with his expression, which I think is kind of cool. Another thing that bothered me at first was the black on the suit, like how it kind of outlines his muscles, like at the end of his shoulder and on the side of his bicep, and like where his forearm cuts off, and then again at the tip of his boot. The tip of his boot still kind of bothers me, just that black streak there. I just don't see a point in that, but the way it outlines his muscles is also growing on me because it really does complement like the eyes and the bright colors of the blue and the red. I love how the blue looks, by the way, just the pattern of the pants. It looks really like I guess scaly would be the right word, but like I said, you could really see a lot in this high definition image, and also it looks like on his waistline there's little capsules. So I'm thinking maybe those are like extra webbings, and I've seen a couple of people online on like Tumblr and Facebook and stuff being really skeptical about this as well. There's a lot of mixed reactions about this suit in general. I still think the best Spider-Man suit we've seen is from Amazing Spider-Man 2. Just his eyes and the texture of the suit and everything. The only thing I didn't like about that suit was the logo. I wish the logo was a little bit smaller, and I think they nailed the logo with this new suit. I like how it's round and it's more cartoony and it's smaller. I think that's more in line with just Spider-Man's character. Um, and just his entrance was amazing because it's kind of confusing though because well, first of all, his entrance, he came in, he uses the webbing to steal Cap's shield right out of his hands, and then he just lands with it and he webs Captain America's hands together. I thought that was an awesome entrance. Um, but the way Iron Man called him is kind of weird to me. Like, does that mean he's on Iron Man's side? Because I've always thought Spider-Man was kind of the middleman, kind of the one standing in the middle with the two sides around him. And he's kind of the one to kind of divide everyone, and he's just kind of sitting there in the middle, not really knowing what to do, knowing that both sides are both right and wrong, and he's kind of the one to bring everyone together again as a team. I've always thought that was a thing, but the way that Iron Man called him and how he's taking Cap's shield kind of gives me the sense that he's on Iron Man's side, which means he's for heroes giving up their identities and giving up their rights to protect people in order to let the government keep a closer eye on them, which, in my opinion, doesn't really align with Spider-Man's character. Now, maybe in the storyline, Iron Man kind of sways him a little bit in the beginning, and maybe by the end, he's either on Cap's side or, like I said, maybe more of a middleman. But for now, like I said, my initial reaction to this suit, I thought it looked silly. I thought it looked a little bit too cartoony. But the more I look at it, it's really growing on me. And that's about it. Other than that, the trailer looks awesome. Black Panther looks awesome. That scene where, that shot where Ant-Man, like, shrinks in between Iron Man's fingers and runs up his arm, that was awesome. Yeah, I mean, the movie's gonna be great. And this suit is really growing on me. I know I've said that a lot, but let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you later.